Hey, this is Tristan at Hipcooks in West Los Angeles, and today I'm going to show you how to make chocolate chip pancakes. Okay, so I have all my ingredients here for pancakes, and let's get them in our lovely blue bowl. 2 cups of all-purpose flour. I like to use the unbleached, just less chemicals. 2 teaspoons of baking powder. 1 teaspoon baking soda. I have a half a teaspoon of salt and 3 tablespoons of granulated sugar. And I'll just give that a quick mix. My whisk. Okay. 2 eggs. It's best to have all of your ingredients at room temperature. So my eggs and buttermilk here have been sitting out for about a half hour to come to room temperature. And I have 3 cups of buttermilk. So I'm going to start with 2 cups and then check the consistency. I like to use buttermilk because it's a little tangier, adds a little added flavor, You might see that some recipes just call for milk. I like the buttermilk. If you just have milk at home on hand, take a cup of milk and add a little bit of vinegar, about a teaspoon of vinegar. Let it sit for about a half hour, and then you have buttermilk. Okay, we can see that this batter is still way too thick, so I'm gonna go ahead and add almost all of that. Give it a whisk around. You want your pancake batter to be lumpy, so don't mix it until it's super smooth. Those lumps will lend to the airiness of your pancake once they're cooked. So I'm gonna add all this in. And one of the last things to go into your pancake batter is 4 tablespoons of melted butter. Melt that butter ahead of time to give it a chance to cool, because we don't want to put super hot butter in here. So this is cooled, and 4 tablespoons all melted. Scrape that in there. Okay, and mix that up. So remember, lumps are a good thing. I'm just blending the ingredients here. Okay, so it's not ready for the griddle yet. You want to set this aside for about 20 minutes, let it rest, let all the good ingredients meld together, and then we can get to the griddle. So the batter sat for about 20 minutes, give it time to rest, and I have my skillet here that's been heating up. It's getting nice and hot. If you have a pancake griddle, you can use that as well, but I just have this skillet with a little pat of butter in there. And have a paper towel on hand to spread that butter around and to also absorb any of the extra oil or extra butter that's on the bottom. You don't want pools of it, you just want it nice and greased. Okay, so depending on how big you want your pancakes, depends on how much batter you want to put in it. I'm going to start with a ladle. A little bit more. And the pan's nice and hot, so I can hear it bubble a little, and that's what I want. And then sprinkle your chocolate chips in. Semi-sweet, that's what I recommend. However many you like. 22. Alrighty, so this batter has a couple little, or the pancake now, has some bubbles around the edge, that's what we want. But how we will know whether or not we should flip it is to see a lot of bubbles towards the middle and actually cover the entire pancake. So when you start to see a lot of bubbles, when you have checked the color underneath with your spatula, you'll know that it's time to flip, and that generally takes about 2 to 3 minutes. Alrighty, so we've got lots of bubbles on this pancake, exactly what we want. Some of them have popped, but not all of them. Let's check underneath. Color's looking good, the chocolate chips are melting. Let's give that a flip. Ooh, lovely. My heat is on about medium-high. So I'll just wait about a minute. You want everything to feel nice and firm. And then we'll check it out. 1 minute. Okay, our pancake's looking good. Turn off the heat. Check the bottom. It's looking nice. It's been about a minute. So we can see on the back side the little chocolate chips in there, and I can smell the chocolate. That's what's good. And that is how to make chocolate chip pancakes. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see me prepare any other recipes, please send an email to request@mahalo.com, and in the meantime, check out our other videos.